Hello friends, welcome back. So in today's video we are going to see how you can create a scroll view, and suppose you want to scroll from the very first index to directly 15th index. So how you can do that? So here you can see when I press the button at the top, that is go to 15th, it will directly take me to the index 15. So we are going to see this how we can do this in SwiftUI. So before getting started, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button to get the daily updates on SwiftUI and to be stay updated with the latest features in SwiftUI. So let's get started and create a new project to see how you can do this. So we have Xcode beta 12 here. We'll create a new project. Let's name it as scroll2 demo because this modifier which we are going to use is called scroll2. Hit next button and let's save it. Okay, so to see a scroll view going from the very first index to the last index, we first need this data. So let's create the data. So here inside our main view, what we are going to do is we are going to create a scroll view like this, and then inside scroll view we have to display our data. So let's create a for each loop which will display our data. So basically we are going to display data from suppose 0 to less than 100. Inside this we will get one value here, so let's call it as item n, and then we can display that here. So let's say I am going to display a text will be nothing but, let's say, my name here as Prashant, and in front of that we can display our index like this. Okay, so since you can see that it is very compact and close to each other, so let's give some frame to our text like this, and we can give some width and height, let's say 200 by 200, and we don't need alignment, so let's remove that. And also let's give it some color if you want to see, like foreground color, or you can say just a background color. I will say dot primary, not like this color dot primary. Okay, so text will be not visible on that, so let's use normal color blue. Okay, also we need to give some padding since they are all close to each other, so let's give some padding. Okay, now we have our views here. View is ready. So now what we have to do is we have to just give a button at the top which will have some value which will directly take us to that index. So let's create a button here inside our scroll view. Button will have the name as go to index. Let's say for example we are going to index 25 from total 100 values, and let's give it some action. So inside this we have to use something which will take us directly to that index. So that something is nothing but we have to use scroll view reader. So let's create that first. Scroll view reader is here, let's use that. And this scroll view reader will have one value we have to use, and this value need to be matched with the indexes of our this for loop. So for that we need to give one id to our for each loop here, and this id will nothing but the index of this for loop. Now here inside scroll view scroll reader we need to put all this inside the scroll reader so that we can use that value for our for loop. Okay, so now we have everything inside scroll reader. Now what we can do is we can tell the scroll reader to scroll to this item which we want. So for example 25 number. So here we will say value which we have got here, say value dot, let's use the modifier scroll2 which will basically take us there, and inside this we can pass our value. So now we are going to number 25, so we'll say 25, and let's see how it works. Let's run it on our actual device, or you can say simulator, to see it will work here also. As you can see, it is taking me there. Okay, so now let's see how it works. So there are one more parameter to this scroll to modifier, which is I will explain you in few minutes. So if I click on 25, you will observe that 25 number will come here. Means, let's see, I have clicked on go to 25. Now you can see 25 is at the bottom. So you have option that to make it in middle also and at the top also. So let's say I will say that, so for that you have to pass the anchor, and anchor will be dot center. Now let's run it again and see. Okay, now I will say go to index 5, and now you can see it's at the center. So this is how you can use scroll to modifier to scroll to your particular index in the scroll view. So that's all for today's video, guys. If you have liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.